Morning. It's been snowing. I'm at Sutton Park today.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
The plan was I did want to come here anyway, but we've had snow overnight and heavy winds. I think it's storm, is it Arwen or Arthur or something like that, begins with an A anyway. And I was going to come here really early, but the winds were really bad and it was really dull this morning. And I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to do much with the lighting conditions, and I can't really use slower shutter speeds, so I kind of gave it a miss. But it's kind of died down a bit, so I thought I'd come out and get something. I don't know how long I'll be here, probably until I freeze. That's about it, and I got a few apologies to make. I watched my last video I did, and I apologise for the look of my face. I look like a bulldog chewing a lemon, so miserable. So I'm going to try and smile a bit more today, if possible. And I've got another apology, but I can't remember what it was, but I'll try and remember that. But I'm going to crack on. Come to a different part of Sutton Park today. I'm kind of doing the edges by the roads because I drive past there quite a lot in the day, and the trees look a bit more spread out. And when I've been following kind of people on YouTube doing forestry, you know, woodland photography, the trees are a lot more spread out. So that's my plan for today. I'm doing a different route. I've only just started really, and it does look a lot better already. I think I am going to come up with something, well, get something a bit better than what I normally do with my woodland photography today. The only problem I'm having at the moment is I can't really find a good composition of a good particular nice tree that I want to take a photo of. So I'm doing handheld shots as I'm going along, but because of the light and the lens I'm using, I'm shooting at 1/30th shutter speed, which is a bit too slow handheld because I don't have stabilisation in this camera body. So until I find a good composition, I'm just going to keep trying to plod on and hope that some of these shutter speed, well, the shutter speed I can kind of get away with until I find a good composition where I feel it's kind of worth getting the tripod out for. So I'll carry on and hopefully I'll find something in a minute which will be the picture of the day. Okay, well I think I've found something. I don't know if it's any good, but this shot behind me, it's kind of like the best I can see at the moment. I've got like these few sticks, logs down here, a path, the curving branches of the tree over the top, and some of the red berries on the ivy kind of next to me. Like I said, it's not going to be no portfolio photo, but I thought it was kind of worth getting the tripod out for. If it's any good, here's the photo. So I've carried on walking to where I wanted to walk, and I've come into a big open area of big oaks, which is what I've been looking for every time I come to Sutton Park. So I'm quite happy. For once you might see me smile a bit rather than, and this is a genuine smile by the way, rather than be miserable. There's quite a few dotted around, so I'm going to have a little bit of a walk around here and see if I can come up with anything. But it's still a little bit difficult, because although you get, like, I've just took that photo there, which I'm going to have another little bit of a play around with. Although it's an alright shot, there's nothing kind of in the foreground. I do like the kind of way this tree here is twisting over, and then you've got this one at the top kind of going in the opposite direction, so it's kind of counteracting itself. I do kind of like that, and there's a bit of colour over from these trees on the right, but it's still lacking at the bottom here, I think, a little bit. They could be doing like a big log or something here, which I think would just bring it out a little bit more. I do like that tree. I'm going to have a little walk around that tree for a bit, see if I can kind of come up with a better composition, and then just go a bit more of a walk around here, because if I just turn the camera around, you see there's quite a lot dotted over here and over here, and even so up here there's like a bit of a path, and there's some more. So I'm just gonna have a play around with these oak trees today, I think. I do feel like I'm rushing a little bit though, if I'm honest, because the weather isn't looking too good. I'm normally about 20 minutes away from home, and the traffic isn't the best. So I kind of feel like I'm rushing to get as much something before I have to kind of head back. So like I said, I'm gonna have a quick walk around this tree, see if I can come up with a better composition, have a quick look over there, follow the path up, and then I might kind of head back, because yeah, the weather's not the best. So yeah, I'll crack on. And by the way, if that photo was any good, here it is now. Right, so I'm going to head back now. I've come into the woodland again, off the main, where all the big trees are, because as I said at the start, I drive past this road nearly every day, and when the sun comes through here, all these leaves go really gold, and it looks really nice from the road. And when I was out looking at the big trees, the sun started coming out, so I thought, right, I'll get back into the wood. But as I've come back in, the sun's disappeared again. But I'm going to head back anyway, because my feet are freezing and I think they're wet, and I'm hungry. I didn't have anything to eat because it was a last minute quick, it stopped being windy, I'm going out. The other thing I wanted to apologise for, a couple of videos back, someone mentioned on one of my, on the comments on YouTube, that I was recording on my phone and I hadn't turned the mirror setting off, so everything was kind of like a mirror image. So my camera, the handle was on the left hand side. Sorry, I had to look there, I couldn't remember. The handle was on the left hand side when it should be on the right, and someone says, I've never seen one of them cameras before. It was only when I kind of looked at my jumper I realised the logo was back to front. So I'd been recording in mirror image, so apologies for that, but I try not to record too much with my phone anyway. When I've got my big lens on, it's just don't want to keep swapping all the time. So yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Sorry, I can't remember the name, but yeah, thanks for pointing that out. I think I've fixed it anyway for next time I use my camera, use my phone. It's Black Friday yesterday. I was, like I said in another video, I'm getting a camera, another new camera soon, but there was no new offers on that, and I haven't quite got the money for the camera yet anyway, so I never bought that. But what I did buy was I bought a new bag. I'm using this one at the moment. Only a cheapy kind of one from Amazon. I think it was about 30-40 quid. I mean, it does the job, but it doesn't fit my big lens in properly, and I've had to cut at the bottom there. At the bottom there's two sections, and I've had to cut through the one section to get the big lens in, and I didn't really like it, and it's not kind of padded enough for all the equipment I'm carrying now. So I ordered a new camera bag yesterday. They are originally £169, and it was on offer for £100, so I thought, why not? So yeah, I'm going to head back now. I might take a few photos on the way back if I see anything, but that's it. Thanks for watching.